Edwardian villa with high ceilings and tall arched windows filling the rooms with light. The garden's lovely too, from what I can see through the window, with stone steps from the terrace leading down to a sweeping lawn and a parterre formed of clipped box hedges. She laughs uncertainly. Do you seriously think we're going to sit down and discuss soft furnishings? Why not? The company offered a free design consultation. You might as well have it. She stubs out her cigarette, walks over to the sideboard and pours herself a whiskey from a cut glass decanter. Pressing the glass against her cheek for a moment, she says, "So, you work at Berridge's. That's quite a step up. I'd say we've both done rather well for ourselves. Clever old you, marrying into money. I won't be patronised by anyone, least of all her. She hasn't even had the decency to offer me a drink." She flushes. "This is all rather awkward. I'd like you to leave, if you don't mind. Obviously, I shan't be asking you to do any work in my home." She's becoming more sure of herself, but I don't appreciate being dismissed like an unsatisfactory servant. Don't you think we should talk? No, I do not. She takes a mouthful of scotch, clutching the glass so tightly her knuckles turn white. What on earth is there to say? I want to explain. You owe me that, at least. I sit down in the chair beside my briefcase and light a cigarette to show her I'm not going anywhere. She'll have to account for herself, too, though I know better than to say so. I don't owe you anything, she tells me. Really? Do you honestly imagine you'd be living in a house like this, were it not for me? I wave a hand around the room to take in the cut-glass chandelier, the antique furniture, the surprisingly good paintings. I bet your husband has no idea what we got up to during the war. She opens her mouth and shuts it again, the colour rising in her cheeks. And then, right on cue, the door opens and the man himself walks in. He's tall and distinguished in a sports jacket and flannels, greying at the temples. In his early 40s, I'd guess, a good 10 years older than Claude. "Hello there," he says, amiably enough. "Sorry to interrupt." And then to her, "Stella, darling, have you seen my specs? Can't find the damn things anywhere." Without a word, she picks up a pair of spectacles from a side table and hands them to him. "Thanks," he says, glancing at the two of us. "Everything all right?" "Of course." She smiles automatically, coming back to herself. "Henry, this is—" She hesitates, no doubt wondering which name I go by these days. I stand up, reaching out my hand. "Margot Hall, how do you do?" "From the interior designers," she adds. "Do you remember? I mentioned someone was coming this morning." "So you did. Henry Lycett," he says, shaking my hand. "Well, I'll leave you to your deliberations. Women's work, Not sure I can add anything to the proceedings." He helps himself to a sherry and wanders off, leaving the door ajar. Alone again, we face each other. "This isn't a coincidence, is it?" she says. "Somehow you've managed to find me. Well, no one can stay hidden forever. You of all people should know that. So what do you want?" "I told you. I want to explain. Nothing more." She glances towards the open door. Someone is clattering pots and pans in the kitchen, the housekeeper who showed me in, probably. And her husband can't be far away. "We can't talk here. Let's go out to the garden." Round one to me, I think. 1. How it all began. London.